What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So today we got a special live today, and the goal of today, as you can read in the caption, is to introduce the Free99Leads app. And this is something that we're very excited to release to you guys and to start showing everybody how it can be leveraged and the strategies and use cases that you can use. But first, before we can get into all the how-tos and all that kind of stuff, we got to show you how to log in and edit your profile and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, the goal of this video is to introduce the Free99Leads app. The Free99Leads app is the all-in-one platform that will give you the tools, support, and resources you need to succeed with your coaching business. So I'm not here to sell you. I am here to just show you simply how to use the Free99Leads app. So from here, we'll go ahead and share my screen. Perfect. So now we'll go ahead and let me readjust some things. At the time of this meeting, by the way, the app is open up for beta testing only, and it's an application-based beta test. So if you do want to get access into this beta test, you can go ahead and head over to free99leads.com/app. Go ahead and hit apply and you can hop in. So diving into how the software works, obviously log in, and let me make sure, sorry, I gotta move some windows around real quick, make sure everything is good. Perfect. So to log in here, hopefully this is the right login. Always the best thing to do, try and figure out the login stuff. Perfect. So to start, like I said, we're just going to dive in, show you some basics as to what to do once you log into the Free99Leads system for the first time. For now, you'll just get emailed login credentials. There's no way that you can just like fill out a form or anything like that and log in. Like I said, you have to apply to get into the beta, but later on when everything is live and everything like that, as far as the opt-in pages and the overall platform and everything being open, then there'll be a little bit more structure as far as how you can sign up. But for now, you'll have to apply, and then from there, we'll go ahead and email you login information. So once you log in, number one, the first place that you're going to want to go to is over here into the settings down here. And so basically what you'll do here is you're going to be brought right into your personal profile. So number one, you're definitely going to want to put in like a personal logo, your profile picture, and then fill out all of your basic information. Keep it as updated as possible. First and last name, email, a good number to reach you at, and then if there's any extensions, anything like that, throw it in there. Here you can also go ahead and change your password if you want to. I recommend you do that, especially if we're delivering you login information. That way you can just get something that's secure to you, and you don't have to worry about anybody else having access to your information. So going on, email signature, definitely recommend that you implement this, as this app is going to be sending out emails on your behalf automatically. So it's obviously good to have it look as much of you as possible. So over here onto the right of the email signature, we have user availability. This is going to be important for any type of calls booked, any type of meetings booked through the Free99Leads app. And basically what you'll do here is, and excuse me, I should retract, and I should say through your calendar, not directly through the Free99Leads app. It is through the Free99Leads app, but it'll be whatever your sales funnel is or whatever. So the meeting location, you can obviously go ahead and customize this here. You can do connect Zoom. I highly recommend using Zoom for your meetings, especially if you're a coach. It makes everything really personal and brings a little bit more intent with everything. So you just click on Zoom. It pulls up some steps to move forward, and you can just follow the steps. It's pretty self-explanatory from there. Availability. This is pretty self-explanatory too. Just pick which days you want to show that you're available. This is going to override like any type of calendar that you're attached to. So if the calendar is showing, like availability from 1 to 4 p.m. and, or it's showing availability from 8 to 4 p.m., 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time, and the calendar you know, the calendar only has you available for, you know, like you only have yourself available from 1 p.m. to, you know, 6 p.m. Eastern time, something like that. It's only going to allow people to book within your actual time frame, depending on your profile. It doesn't matter what the actual time frame is on the calendar. So that's really important, because this right here is going to be the ultimate connector to you. And then from here, you know, this just kind of sums up like the overall profile. We'll come back here because the calendar configuration is really, really important to do. So we'll revisit here after that. And then obviously along the way, you know, make sure you click update and you save and everything, because you are going to want to make sure that, you know, like all the changes that you do make actually save. They will not save if you don't click save. So that's very important as well. So let me reframe back to my notes here. See Zoom. Another thing that you want to do on the user profile side, actually, you know, that kind of ties up the user profile side. If you're going to be sending any emails from your like email that you use on your user profile, there's going to be some additional steps to that we'll touch on briefly in this video, but I'll make a separate one that goes into that a little bit more detail. Cool. So going into the profile, the company profile. So this is the next place that you're going to want to dive into when you log into your app account. And this is obviously going to be any company related profile, your logo, you know, your name, email, company phone number, website. This stuff is all going to appear on any type of funnels or websites or things like that, if you have like, you know, fill in things that are going to be relevant towards this info. Now, the other thing that you're going to want to do here is edit your call settings. A timeout for like 10 seconds. This is going to allow the phone to ring for 10 seconds. And then if it's not answered, it's going to go to voicemail. So one thing to do here, actually, no, I take that back and I apologize. You want this to be as low as possible. You want the timeout to be as low as possible. So that way you actually answer the phone call when they answer the phone call. So I hope that makes sense. It's kind of confusing, but you want the timeout as low as possible here. Save call settings. Now for the voicemail, this is for when people call your number, specifically company number in this point. This is for people, for when people call your company number, the voicemail that they're going to be sent to. So what I recommend is doing like a follow-up campaign that would actually like trigger like a text message or something to that number when they have an incoming call. But that's something we'll dive into a little bit later. That's pretty cheeky and it works really well. So along for the general stuff, duplicate contacts, this goes for leads. I recommend leaving this unchecked. Same thing for duplicate opportunity, because this is going to be, you know, if anybody fills out multiple, you know, support forms, or anybody fills out multiple booking forms, whatever it might be that they're filling out, it's just going to keep duplicating this under new contacts, new opportunities over and over. Whereas if you just keep it under one, it'll keep all of the history from that contact underneath that one opportunity. So that way, you know, it'll just show the entire history. You won't have to worry about, oh, they opted in here, they booked a call, you know, 13 times, you know, in the last month or whatever. And there's a lot of data from all that too that I'm missing. So you don't have to worry about any of that there. Merge Facebook contacts by name. I recommend checking that and moving forward with that. I'm not sure why that thing's not checking right there. Oh, I bet you it's because I don't have Facebook connected yet. But yeah, you obviously need to integrate a lot of these things to actually make them work. But I just wanted to dive into the overall front end settings first. Now, the contact time zone, this is something that you do want to leave enabled, because this is going to be based on where your contact is booking from. So say you're located in EST, but your contact is in PST, it's going to make sure that they get any type of information related to them that you're sending from your company based on their time zone, not yours. So that's very important, because when they book the call and stuff like that, you want it to be able to show up in their time zone. You don't want them trying to figure out, oh, is this EST or PST or whatever? No, it's my time zone. That's what you want them to do. So that's pretty much profile and company that we covered up. The last thing that I want to touch on here real quick that you're going to need implemented to be able to kind of solidify like the profile itself is number one, you're going to want to dive into the integrations tab. And so on the integrations tab, you get the option to connect your Google account. And I'll actually just do this real quick just so you can see. Let me see. And I'll connect the Google account real quick. And from here, once it's connected, you'll see that it pops up. Perfect. Perfect. So the Google account is connected. And for any other Google accounts, say you have multiple users on your account, you just click add another account and you can connect another Google account from there. But from here, once it's connected, you can go back into your profile and then you can go back over here and you now see that it shows up here under the calendar configuration. So what you can do from here is you want to edit Free99Leads Gmail, select the calendar, do whatever you got to do here. If you have multiple different options within your calendar, they'll pop up here. But the number one thing to do here is to make sure that, Free99Leads, save. Perfect. So the number one thing to do here is make sure that it's connected to your primary calendar. And so that way that any bookings that come into you, they go onto your calendar, but then at the same time, they'll check for conflicts related to that calendar too. And you can obviously add more, take away, do whatever you want to do here. You can add layers to the calendars. Cool, so that covers the calendar. The other thing that I wanted to touch on real quick in this video is the SMTP. And basically we have some native integrations here you can use if you have Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Send Grid, or if you know how to set up like another other version of an SMTP like Sendinblue or something like that, you can do so there. And then once you do that, you'll just click save. Once you go through the steps, you'll just click save and it'll pop up here. I'm going to do another video that's a little bit more deeper on a SMTP connection that we use specifically with Sendinblue. So I'm not going to go into much detail with that here. But also, forwarding services, and if you want to BCC emails or anything like that, you can handle all of that stuff in here too as well. And then along with that, the last thing I want to cover in the integration side for today is the Stripe account. So this is important if you're doing if you're collecting any type of payments through the Free99Leads app. If you're collecting payments for call bookings, or if you're collecting payments for whether it's a course sale or whatever it might be that you're selling through the Free99Leads app, you're going to want to connect the Stripe account, because that's how we're going to do the payments directly through that, is through Stripe. That's how you're going to process those payments. So with that being said, let me go ahead and find my screens and stuff and get everything back to normal. Get screens and windows and all over the place, and I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And I hope you guys can't hear the lawn crew in the background, but I got the landscaping crew here right now. They're doing my yard. So anyways, to go on, that's pretty much the quick little intro that I wanted to do for you guys to show you guys the Free99Leads app. I don't see any questions in here or comments or anything like that for now. I just realized I never put the ticker up, but that's totally fine. But yeah, with that being said, next up, we're going to release some videos on, like I said, the email SMTP connection with the Sendinblue. We're going to release a video on how to create more calendar links for those of you that want to create more than the ones that we created for you. And then if you have any other requests or specific how-tos that we haven't mentioned yet, please let us know in the comments below. I'll keep my eye out for the comments section from this video. And yeah, we'll take note of any requests. And with that being said, there's going to be tons and tons of how-to videos coming out from this app and how to use them with lead generation strategies and all that kind of jazz. So stay tuned. If you're in the Facebook group, congrats. You'll get notified about all this stuff. If you're not in the Facebook group, join the Facebook group. And if you're coming from YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit notify on the notifications, whatever you got to do there. So that way you can continue to get notified when we go live. Because like I said, hold me to it. We're going to give you a ton of value on this process and how we use it to generate leads. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and close out today. And stay tuned for the next video on how to connect email SMTP using Sendinblue. And then from there, we'll go into like calendars and stuff like that. So peace.